What are your personal dreams? in
My
life?
dream, my dream is I want to become a dancer because it's my passion. And dance is my life. That's it. I like to dance and anywhere like songs start, I'm dancing. This place. I really like dance.
There was a teacher who asked himself this question. He said, "There's a school we have built in the village, and now if I lock it in the evening, why am I locking it? Because there are chairs, there are things lying in the school. They should not be stolen away. Stolen by whom? People. For whom this school is meant. People. Am I protecting the school from the people for whom it is meant? Then what am I teaching them?" So he said,
Shala bina tala, a school without locks. He said, what am I teaching them? I'm putting locks in the school. Simple question. Simple question. Am I teaching children that they can't trust their own elders? Is that what I want to teach them? Then I don't want to teach them. Is that why you're sending your kids to my school? He asked the committee. That I should tell them that they can't trust you? Because tomorrow when they come back, they won't find the mat on which they have to sit because somebody would have taken it away. You see the point?
Anil Gupta is a professor at the Indian Institute of Management in Ahmedabad. He established the National Innovation Foundation with the Government of India and is a global advocate in supporting grassroots innovation. He told us about the work of his former student, Ravi Gulati. Ravi met Professor Gupta during his MBA program at IIM, one of the most competitive business schools in the world. 300,000 people apply every year for 300 spots. While his classmates pushed on with aspirations of occupying the most powerful rungs of society, Ravi returned back to the home he grew up in to set up a school. A school without locks. Manzil means destination. The school was established by Ravi 15 years ago in his family's home in Khan Market. Manzil is a new paradigm in education in which children are the students and the teachers. Ravi believes learning starts from the self, and he's developed an environment where students build and teach their own courses in math, science, and the arts.
What would make sense for Ravi Gulati to dissolve the boundary between personal and professional? There is no part of his house which is private. Isn't it? Not a single inch. Which kids in the neighborhood cannot come and acquire and do whatever they wish to do in this case. Isn't it?
Adults theorize about childhood much more than children talk about it themselves. So, when I'm theorizing about childhood, let's say, I'm saying what I perceive of a child now when I'm not a child anymore. And that's why I like it at Manzil that children run their own institution. So they design their own spaces for creative process, they design their own spaces for learning, and they decide what they want to learn and what they don't want to learn. It's a kind of organic space that seeds their memories for much later in life. It's just, things keep coming back to you from the time in your childhood where you did things and you're just happy.
Ravi lives in the home with his mother and sister. His mother told us the story of how the school began.
Somebody has difficulty in maths, so we told Ravi. I told Ravi to take care of that boy. And slowly by word of mouth spread all the things. And then Ravi feels that English is important, computer is important, and slowly, if children want to, there is a space for children to go. If they want to do something, they can easily do this. The changes in their heart, because if you force them to do anything, parents force and the teachers force, then they can't flourish. They can flourish. If she wants to do anything else, besides this, all the things happening, she can easily do the platform we are giving them.
In my life, I'm very scared. Like, I left my school. I told you, 3 years, because I was sick very, and doctor say you will not able to go school. So I'm very scared this time. I was typhoid, and my this ear is not good, and doctor say operations, because my what is it, window inside,
Ear canal.
yeah, they have some problems. So
It's scary because as a dancer, if you couldn't hear,
yeah,
it would be
I watching one person, they not listening the music, but they're doing dance very well. So it's my I'm very inspired. I'm very fighting with my brother. I want to join to Manzil, and I want to learn English and dance class also. So it's not allowed to me. You're not going to alone outside. But I'm fighting with my brother. No, I want to join. I complete 1 year.
So you only started learning English 1 year ago.
Yeah.
Ravi was traveling the week we were filming, although the school functioned as usual in his absence. He arrived back on the last night and invited us on to the rooftop of Manzil to attend a discussion with his oldest students.
एक ही डायमेंशन है जिस पे सारे ह्यूमन बींग्स को डाला जा सकता है। हमने क्या सीखा कि सब यूनिक है, लेकिन डिज़ाइन किस हिसाब से सारे एक जैसे। सारे बच्चे आओ, सारों को सारे सब्जेक्ट पढ़ाएंगे, सारों को सब एक तरीके से पढ़ाएंगे, कोई अलग अलग तरीका नहीं, सब किताबों से पढ़ेंगे, एक ही लेसन है सबके लिए। ये भी नहीं देखते कि कोई अलग तरीके सीखता है।
You name it Delhi school system or school system in India. If you talk about government school system, it's all the same everywhere, I guess. It isn't different in any state or city. What happens in school is that because it's a mentality, it's peer pressure, you can call it, because you need to perform good in your academics to your parents can tell their relatives that yes, my son has got good marks and everything. So they just go behind the marks, and mentality is such that you need to score good. This is it.
MBA कर रहा था और उसके 2 सालों के बीच में हमें समर ट्रेनिंग करनी थी, तो उस समय पहली बार जाके 1 महीने गांव में जाके रहा। उनको समझ ही नहीं आया बात क्या कर रहे हैं, नहीं होता, क्योंकि मैं कहीं और हवा में पहुंच चुका था, कोई कनेक्शन ही नहीं था। उनकी ज़िंदगी, उनके जीवन, उनके संदर्भ और जो मैं बात कर रहा हूँ उसमें कोई जोड़ ही नहीं था। देख ही नहीं पा रहे थे मैं क्या बात कर रहा हूँ, राइट। तो उनको मेरी नॉलेज कुछ लगी नहीं, तो नहीं पता, तो मेरे पीठ पीछे थोड़ा सा हंसते थे, इतना पढ़ा लिखा आदमी यही नहीं पता इसको काम की चीज़।
Sometimes his very intimate, very close friends deny him the companionship, or he suffers from that pain many times because they don't think that's the way to live. But what do they do? Can you take away that space from the kid now? Very difficult. So there are dilemmas, there are paradoxes of this kind of journey because sometimes it makes you very lonely. That's the price you pay. So while you have lots of friends, but at the end of the day you find there are not too many of them who will go all the way with you to search the same dots that will become a line. So it depends. I think the question you're asking is why do people do this? And I think people do it because some people can't do without it. The question should be asked the other way around. Why don't more people do it?